up, G Team? It is Major G, and I'm going to talk a little bit about 2016 and what it meant for me. 2016 was actually a really big year for me. It was actually pretty good to me as well, despite what other people might say about it. Because I've seen a lot of stuff about people complaining about 2016, but it's been pretty freaking good for me. A lot better than 2015 was. Um, and First and foremost of which is, of course, the I don't want to say launch, but I became more active on this channel, and I went back and I looked back on the first video where I became active, and that was on the 1st of January of this year, actually. And that was my TYT Mars landing, or Mars response, or where SpaceX said they wanted to go to Mars. And that was actually on the 1st of January is when I uploaded that. I didn't realize it, actually. So yeah, it's actually been a pretty big year. Um, Got some good friends. I've met some, or not necessarily met, but I developed really good friendships. Um, Once again, the channel became active. That's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, is actually be active, be more active on the channel. And a few months ago, I was able to pay for a ticket to a round trip ticket to go to Japan. Like like, if you told me that 5 years ago that I'd be visiting Japan, and I'd be like, get out of here, no way. There's no way I could ever afford that. Which, yeah, is kind of true, but at the same time, yeah, it is possible, especially for the length of time that I'm going to be there. Definitely never would have expected that. And that's, that the trip is actually going to be next year. It's in a couple of months. Um, and It's been kind of a long road with the channel, it was kind of a long year with the channel, trying to develop it into something that I can be more proud of. And I don't know if you can see from the videos themselves, but there has been a lot of improvement in how I have been developing videos. And that is that because originally all my videos were on my phone. So I would record videos on my phone. I would edit them on my phone and then upload them from my phone. So so that was interesting. An interesting way to do things, to say the least. Um, and So I was able to actually get the benefit of that, was that I was actually able to get a lot of videos out very quickly because of that. Um, and my Because I would actually edit my videos while I was at work. So let's see, what else can I say? What else can I say? The Oh, yes, yes, yes. So and that's one of the reasons why you don't see me using those old intros anymore, is because those were specific to the program that I used on my phone, and that program is not available for computer. It's only mobile. And so I can't really. Oh, and because of the way the program was, I had to stop using it. Um, ooh. So what would happen is that the program I used would only save to the device, as in the phone's memory itself, as opposed to saving it on the SD card, which is what I wanted. And so my phone only has so much memory, the majority of which is taken up just by the phone programs themselves, like the stock programs that you can't really get rid of. Um, so I had a very limited amount to do anything with, and then these videos were like a gig. for me to, and so I had to delete programs to make room for the videos all the time. This was regular. This was like daily, and it just kind of became annoying. So I got my, I went on to, I tried to use my. That was when I decided I was going to try and use my laptop, and that's when the when the amount of videos actually went down was because my laptop would only record not excuse me not record, it doesn't record videos. I would still record from my phone and then put them on the laptop and then edit them and upload them from there. And the problem with that was that my laptop is 8 years old and it has stock processor, a stock um, like it had an eight or it had a 10-year-old processor, um, and a standard graphics card. So it took 6 to 8 hours on average just to edit a video, or not, excuse me, not to edit, just to render a video. I would edit it within a few hours, and then it would take even longer to render. Um, and so uh, 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 sometimes it would take even longer than that. I've had videos where it would take over a day to render, and I mean full, 36 hours. It would take like 36 hours for a video just to render sometimes, and then there would be times where I couldn't. It would render that long and then just drop it because it couldn't handle the editing, or it couldn't handle the amount of video. Um, and so that's when I decided I had to get a new computer. And yeah, so I built. My friend helped me build one. Of course, like everything I have, it was on a budget. So I've got an i5 with, and he gave me his 780 um, uh, uh, NVIDIA graphics card, which is leagues better than anything I've ever had. But at the same time, it's not anything current. So sometimes when I try to do some things, it's a little tricky to do. So at some point, I'll be able to upgrade to a 980 or 10 series graphics card, and that would be a lot more helpful, I believe. And in doing this, at first I was still recording on my phone, and then I eventually got myself a webcam, and I got OBS. And what would happen is that apparently my camera and OBS are not really compatible, which is why you would get a lot of those pops and squeaks and all that stuff. And I apologize for that. Growing pains. I'm still trying to figure out how to. I was at the time still trying to figure out how to do that stuff while still trying to film a bunch of videos per day. So there will be times where I'd film like 3 videos at once, and then go back and try to edit and realize, oh crap, there's a lot of popping and squeaking and all this stuff. So and there wasn't really anything I could do about it by that time. Um, and so I think I've been able to eliminate some of that problem by now. Um, yeah, so the other big news besides the whole Japan stuff is that I had to move out of my place. So I'm in a dorm room now, and I moved here a couple days ago, and I've actually just been able to set the room up a bit to a way that I feel comfortable using it. I still have probably slightly too much stuff for this space, but it is what it is. It's not too bad, and I'm saving a ton of money. Um, and hopefully I'll be able to get some editing done and some other stuff and some video recording done. But I don't have an internet connection like at all. I'm actually going to be using my phone to upload this. And and So that's pretty much all I have right now is mobile data, and it's I and so I can't really use that to upload because it starts to add up after a while. So Yeah, that's the state of where things are. I might be able to do some gaming stuff since I can't do YouTube anymore, or I can't really do YouTube. Watch really any YouTube videos and react to those. I'll try, but it's unlikely I'll be able to do a lot of them. But I might be able to do some gaming stuff. Like this game playing right now, it's Mitsurugi Kamui Hitae or something like that. Found it on Steam thanks to Akasan, and uh, let's see, yeah. So that is where things are right now. It is the 31st. I want everybody to have a good year. A good. I hope everyone has had a good year. Um, I'm enjoying where the channel is now, right? And I mean, when I started being active, I think I only had maybe like 50 or somewhere between 30 and 70 subscribers, and now we're on the way to 300. Let's break 1,000. um, but I know for me I have to become more active for that to happen. So I'm gonna work on that as well. I just won't be able to start a new internet account until I get back from Japan. So that is going to be at around the end of April, is the soonest, and that's because I don't want to commit to a contract, um, and end up paying for a subscription that I'm not going to be using for 2 months, which is a waste of money because it really depends on what kind of connection I can get. If it's I and I also we're supposed to be getting they're supposed to be making the DSL more accessible to everyone in the park. So uh, so if by the time that will also give them time to extend that allowance or whatever, extend the amount of people that can get on it. So if I get back and I can get that DSL internet, that'd be great. And that would help. Um, if I get back and I can't, that means I'll have to go to Verizon and get a hotspot, and the hotspots are like $100 a month. So I don't want to spend $100 for 2 months of not using it. And I hope you guys can understand that. But I will certainly try to do my part on this. Ah, there it is. Mitsurugi Kamui Hikai. That is the game that's playing right now. It's this some kind of schoolgirl uh, beat 'em up with demons. So it's actually pretty fun, um, and it's on Steam. Uh, so yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel in the comments, or just have a good year. Have a good year, everyone. Let's keep the channel going and growing. Um, yeah, keep it growing to infinite levels. 1 million subscribers. Woo! You know, that kind of thing, okay? So, until next time, guys, enjoy yourselves. Have a great year. Enjoy next year as well. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Peace out. So, if you don't know, is the home prefecture of Initial D. Pretty much all the spots from Initial D are actually real, including the Fujiwara store, including this place. The Fujiwara Tofu shop was in fact mostly real. It wasn't actually called Fujiwara, but there was a tofu shop in the exact spot where